I got into the trouble that I got into.
Oh yeah. That, when you got more, you got too much time on your hand. You got too much free time.
Yeah, and then it was one of them, like, I was minding my own business, like, not doing nothing, like, because I'd never been that type that be in the midst of stuff, but some particular beef got started,
Of course.
because somebody liked somebody that had tried to talk to me, and the girl just made up this beef, and the beef went on until it ended in this big old fight my freshman year.
Yeah,
like,
I
fight, girl star, like, everything under the sun.
When we talked about it, yeah.
Yeah, and it's like, everybody want to apologize. I didn't feel like I had to. And I wasn't trying to be funny. Everybody, I apologize as a young Black woman. This is where we mess up at. This whole I have a dream thing. And it's like, okay, cool. I apologize to anybody that I woke up out their sleep. But you all, no, like, it's not happening.
Because y'all started.
Yeah, it was one of them, like, literally me, and the thing is, it was a big old fight because, like, it had got my friends involved, and the fight had started, like, the beef had got deeper, like, people that was cool with me, they was messing with the same people and stuff like that, and at the time, I wasn't dating nobody there. Yeah. Like, I wasn't nobody's issue. So, that, at that point, what my little minor beef was had grew into, like, a million other things with other folks that it really didn't even have nothing to do with it first. So after that, the fight happens. We had this little whole intervention. Anybody do anything at this point?
You kicked out. Yeah.
I can't walk on eggshells like that. So that's when I
leave anyway. I'm gonna leave before something else happens.
Yeah, because the thing is, it never stopped.
Oh, of course not. Of course not. That's the lie we gonna tell the adult so they'll let us go.
Because it had already been all on World Star. It had surfaced.
Yeah.
At that point.
Oh yeah, so, TSU too big of a HBCU for it to not to surface.
The fight was everywhere, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Like, to the point where, like, you would have thought that it was so many different fights because people had videoed certain sections of the fight because it had just got to that point.
Yeah, it was more than one person. It was like too many people.
Yeah, so it was just like me being me. At this point, it's time for me to roll. End up transferring to Martin. Soon as I got there, it's like it never stopped.
Oh no.
Literally got there. My god sister was going there. Somebody had made her mad. She was drunk. Crying. I get up like, all right, so what's good? Because my sister crying. So let's roll, because at the time my mentality was still like I had just calmed down.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody, it was just, I was out of it. And then ever since then, I was known as the crazy girl in Martin.
Of course.
Because I was on go throughout everything. From having a boyfriend that everybody wanted at the time. From being in the clubs and everybody want to book and do little stuff. I was always on 10, like 10. So I ended up at Martin and met you.
Yeah, because getting into Martin, because I used to hear stuff. That's what another thing. I used to hear stuff about you beforehand. But
what you? Hold on, this table talk.
Well, I used to hear. I was like, that's Jayla. I was like, I used to always hear Jayla, couldn't put a face with the name. Then I finally put a face with the name. And it was like, the blonde hair. I was like, blonde hair. I was like, because I seen the blonde. I used to see you in the blonde hair all the time.
Real hair.
He brought career hair and it was blonde, but I was like, okay, her name Jayla, because I also met you. I think I met you through Gus.
Yeah, when after my dance performance or something.
Yeah, because you used to always come up and talk to him, and y'all used to talk, and he was just like, boom, boom, and it was like that's. I was like, okay, that's why I first got introduced is when I was because I knew Gus from beforehand before I got to Martin. I knew Gus already, so. Right. That happened. He told me about you. I was like, okay, it all getting sense there. Then it was this whole rumor of you being gay going around. But that different story.
Yeah, with that crazy girl.
We're gonna leave it at that because I think
you know I'm crazy.
Yeah. So we're gonna leave it at that. But that rumor too. Well, I heard gay, bisexual. I heard both. So it was what it is on that one. That was funny though. because once I got to know you and we got to talking, I was like, oh, that's hilarious. That's hilarious now. I was like,
But
because if
then
Jayla was bisexual, she would have told me she was bisexual. If she was bi, she would have told me.
But then it's like, and I know we're gonna leave it alone. But then it's like the people who made it up was folks who never knew me.
That's
And I was so unknown at that school for so long.
so
People
if we don't know you, we gotta attach something to you.
And then, like you said, when you found out who I was and got cool, you was like, now really, y'all?
Like y'all said, I was like, cause the way me and her talking, if she was really bisexual or gay, she'd been like, hey, cause if I heard it, she'd been like, I do kind of like girls. I like both. I like both. And now I just been like, cool. I'm like, bro.
And if I was, that's my thing. And if I was,
what that was gonna do? I was like, half of the girls that say she gay, I was like, y'all probably want to date her. It is what it is. Trust me, I know you. I know having them one day. I heard it, but
period. And the thing is, I knew the ones who was talking, and I acknowledged them and let them know, like, I know what you're saying. My thing is, I let people say what they say because at the end of the day, you ain't feeding me, you ain't financing me, and you damn sure wasn't in my bed. Right. So it matter.
Yeah. So it was all types of stuff like that, and then yeah, so I was like, that's how I got introduced to you. And then like again, when we was in the gym hooping, it was one day after hooping, he was like, I'm finna go eat Jayla cooking, plus she was making plates today. So I was like, okay. Cause I think when I went over there, I don't wanna say, I know I bought some chicken from you before.
We did wings, then we got to the fish and spaghetti.
I think I bought the fish. First of all, I know I probably bought fish before, bought chicken before. And when y'all moved to the townhome, that's when I got the meatloaf and stuff like that. Hamburger steak, not meatloaf, hamburger steak.
I don't eat meatloaf. Ketchup burger.
Yeah, I was like meatloaf, hamburger steak. My bad. Yeah, we was eating hamburger steak and eating
until you ate mine.
I didn't, like I said, because my auntie cooked cabbage all the time, and I was like, I think I tried it when I was younger, and cabbage was cool, but it was never one I necessarily had to go back and eat. Same way with yams. I'm not a big sweet potato fan, so.
And you ate my house too.
I ate them at your house because I was like, she's just not finna fix me a plate with hamburger steak and macaroni. It's not finna happen like that. So she gonna make me try these eventually. So I was like, you know what? Just put a little bit of here, and I'll try it. I finished the yams because they was sweeter than usual. They was a little bit more sweeter. So I was like, okay, that's a little bit better. The cabbage, I finished like half of the cabbage, but it's just the texture of cabbage. I'm just like, yeah, it's cool. But yeah, but the taste wise, everything was good. That's why I wasn't tripping. Like I know certain people that who get in the Martin too and find the people that can cook, but I also learned a lot of people could cook in Martin. But I was like, I was learning. Well, I'm afraid that a lot of people can make food in the morning, but it was more. I've learned that cooking and making food two different things. Making food, a lot of people made Alfredo and Rotel and stuff like that. So they made ways of feeding me. I found ways to feed, but
when you got home food,
yeah, when
comfort
in the kitchen, get in the kitchen, you cook for me. Cree cooked for me. You cooked for me. Cree cooked for me. And I was like, so it was y'all two and somebody else cooked to where I was like, bro, whenever they cook, I'm going to eat. And I think it might have been Aaliyah or Danielle, one of them. But when one of them cooked, I used to go eat too. Yeah, Danielle. When Danielle used to cook, I'd go eat her stuff. But you and Cree, it was like, when y'all cooked, I was like, I know the food gonna be good. That's why I can eat it.
I can eat, yeah.
And then last year school, me and Cree stayed right next to each other. So she'll cook, and I'll walk over to her house and eat, or I'll cook something at my house, she'll come over there and eat. We stay right next to each other. Me, her, Jamie, and Tots. That was there. All of us stayed in the same complex. So we was over there getting drunk, smoking weed all the time. It was fun.
Meanwhile, I lived away from everybody in the cut.
Right, but you weren't that far from me. You was down the street from me. From my old apartments over there. The same dude owned the same apartment. The same dude owned your town, owned my apartment. So I'm down the street from you. All I can do is take a back road and I'm right there at your house. But I stayed in the reserves for 3 years.
Yeah.
Before that, and boy, those sets and stuff I used to throw over there.
And see, that's one thing I can give Martin, like from going to TSU, like shut down Central so much she getting shut down. When you go to Martin, 95% of the time you will have a successful turnup.
Right.
Your turnup, like even if it wasn't the same as it was at first, you gonna complete your turnup. It ain't getting shut down too often.
Yeah, and when it did get shut down, 9 times out of 10, it was because people were studying, so they called on us, and somebody got fighting, somebody did something stupid.
It just ended.
Had to come. Other than that,
but we put up most of the fights. Because if I can only tell you how many times I had got jacked up by some of y'all telling me to chill out.
You know how many times we diffused the fights just so the party could stay on. We was like, bro, if y'all gonna fight, take it outside. Let's take it to the field. Y'all go duke it out, and then we gonna go on about our day. But ain't nobody fighting in here.
Because see, my thing, I waited till everything ended.
Yeah, if we gonna fight, hey, we can clear this out. Y'all got all this space. Y'all can do what y'all want to do. Because you find out when everything is calmed down, you find out who really want to fight. And most of the time, don't nobody really want to fight. They want to make a scene in front of people.
Cause what was that little club that we was going to?
You almost got to fight in the playoffs. Yeah. Yeah. I already knew what you were talking about. You almost got to fight in the playoffs. I already remember. I already know. Huh?
Was it the very end?
You almost got to fight twice in playoffs, I think. I know one. I remember one time because Malik was drunk. I remember that day. I remember that night. Malik was drunk.
Was that the night where AJ and Bryce had me against that wall?
Probably so.
The lights was on though. It was over.
It was time. Yeah, it was towards the end. Yeah.
Bigger.
Yeah. Cause Fee my nigga. Fee like my sister too. So that's my nigga. But at the same time, yeah, I understood it was y'all. Yeah, it was that night. It was that night because I grabbed Malik. Cause Malik was drunk ahead. So I grabbed him that.
I love her. And shit.
Yeah. Oh, he was drunk. He was drunk in the mud. Because I saw it in his face. He moved back. I was like, all right, bro, we got you, bro. I got you, bro. Don't worry about it. I got you. We got her. Jayla ain't finna do nothing because we blocking everything. So she ain't.
Y'all had me pent. Like I couldn't move.
Because we knew your temper and we knew Fee temper. We knew both of y'all couldn't coexist. So we was like, either we gonna and what we ended up doing was taking Fee out first. We ended up taking Fee out the front door and keeping you and Malik in. We kept y'all separated. Y'all talked for a minute, and then y'all left because you had to drive him home because he was drunk. So I remember that. We only got a fight in that time. There was another fight I think was finna. That wasn't you. It was the AKAs. They was finna get a fight with Fee.
Again.
But
see, and you know I'm honest, cause with her, she walked up. Everybody was so drunk, and you know you can't lie. In college, because everybody always got drunk, I was always the one that was never drunk because everybody was so drunk that it would blow me.
Right.
Literally, she walked up, all in his face. Before I knew it, I was like, not him. Like don't.
I remember that. And then when we separated y'all. I remember Fee was
I was calm though. You can't lie. That's one thing about me.
Fee was just like, I remember when Fee was saying I was just trying to get him a hug and everything. I remember when Fee was saying that. But I remember I hear you saying like, nah, she touched his face. She was rubbing on his face too. But I remember she was going for the hug. I remember that, but I remember you saying touching the face too. So I was like, okay, if you was a roller giving him a hug or something like that, it is what it is. Everybody give us hugs. That you was cool with that, but then the touching of the face, you was touching too much. I remember that. And then when we separated y'all, I remember Fee talking to Fee. We was just,
she goes, I got to get my polo jacket. Bitch, you don't even know what the fuck polo is. Sorry, that's your sister. Let me not do that. But it was one of them things like Bryce and AJ was like, bro, we know you. Like you be playing like you calm, and I was calm. And so she came back in.
Right. Because I remember when we had you separate, and then we grabbed Fee. And then I think she said one more thing to Malik, like, it was just like bye or something. You know, it wasn't nothing like fighting or nothing. It was just like, you was just saying bye. Soon as she just saying bye to Malik. Like, she was saying bye and she was finna go because she understand the situation. It was boom. She was saying bye. You trying to run around the table and trying to go get her. She literally just saying bye. And you trying to run around the table. Okay, she still talking to him. That was your whole mindset. Then we had to. So I got separate these folks. So then we separated. Cool. Then the second fight. No, it was the second fight. The second fight when we was in the Phases parking lot. When you was arguing with the little
Pull
young.
up on that girl.
Yes. That time.
Nah, cause she was doing too much.
I remember because you was like, you keep talking stuff. You keep talking. You said we could meet up here, we could meet up there, we could do all this, and you pulled up on her, and she was out.
She walked past the car.
Right, and you text her and told her, "I'm outside. What's up?" And then y'all was outside talking because her friends was right there. She had like three, four of her friends, and two dudes walked up. That's why I told Malik. That's why when I rolled past and saw y'all, I hit the U-turn and I text Malik. I was like, "Hey, okay, I see Jayla. She got hers. She handling hers one-on-one. But these two dudes walked up. Yeah, the two dudes walked up. So I was like, okay, Malik, you need. I'm gonna stay
but
right.
But that was like Justin them or someone, cause Justin recorded it.
Right. It was like two dudes, and I was like, me and him was right there, and I was like, nah, I'm staying right here just in case though they want to jump stupid. So if they want to jump stupid, you grab one, I grab one, and we gonna end this.
We good. Cause I got her friends.
Yeah. I was like, cause her friends ain't finna jump nothing. I already knew, cause I
said, what y'all trying to do? Y'all want to come over too? Nah, we good. Okay, well, stay where you at.
Right. Yeah. That's why I was like, we just stand, make sure everything go good. Once they said that, I said, okay. Because I genuinely felt, and I saw that they felt, that was literally just trying to make sure everything went straight. And I was like, okay, cool. We doing the same thing. We just trying to make sure everything goes straight. So it's between them two. Yeah.
All that. And she said, I don't want to fight.
Yeah, I remember that.
And I'm like, how did we even end up here if you didn't want to fight? Like,
I was like, we was gonna take her to the field. We was gonna take y'all to the field. It was like, oh, we're gonna fight off campus and y'all can go get it in right now. Ain't nobody got to know where we went.
I think, but you can't lie though. She built that up.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Snapchat was funny. Oh, Snapchat was hilarious.
What up?
I seen all this stuff. Girls just want to talk stuff. They ain't about that life. They want to do that.
I would. Come to my house. She ain't gonna come over there. Okay, well I come to you.
Like I don't care because you talking and you talking too much. So in order for me to stop this, either we duke it out or we just cut it. And basically, she could have told you, okay, we could just cut it, and nothing that could have happened.
Yeah, we could let it go, but you want to keep on. And all right. But I'm gonna tell you, this is the funniest part about it. When I pulled up though, she made it seem like she was going to the car. No, I had texted her and told you I was outside. So why would you walk right past the car? I had to get out and call her name to acknowledge, like, hey, we meeting.
I pulled up. I was fresh off of. I think I was fresh off of work.
Yeah, cause you was like you drove past, like, oh my god.
Yeah, I was either I first off work or I was dropping somebody off. It was one of the two. I can't tell you which one I was doing. But then I saw that I was like, nope, I'm gonna sit right here till then, and let me see what's going to happen. Because one of the two things. Oh, I was off work and Jason was
too, because that's when he kept
work.
I was crazy.
I called him and I was on the phone with him and I told him what was happening and I was like, okay, a couple of dudes walked up. He was like, all right, bro, you need me to walk over there too? Because Jayla was gonna come with me and Malik and we was gonna handle them if we needed to handle them. So we was just like, I was like, nah, bro, it's diffused now. They ain't finna do nothing. Then
that crazy as hell.
Right, because and then I walked up to the car like, y'all straight something? He was like, yeah, bro, we good, bro. They ain't want to do nothing.
Nope.
What's the name was in the car too? Brittany was in the car. Yeah, I remember that. Brittany was in the car because Brittany was going to hop out and fight the friend. Brittany was going to hop out and fight the friend. She was like, leave the seat up just so if I got it. No, Brittany was outside with you.
Yeah.
Because
I remember when the dudes walked up, that's when all of y'all got out the cars and was standing outside the cars like.
Oh, yeah, no, this ain't finna be no 5-on-1. You had us messed up.
You could have tried it.
Yeah, I could have tried it. I was like, bro, one phone call, I would have had all my alphas out here, and we would have been trapping on y'all. So it was gonna be.
It didn't take my folks no time. Make that little quick little trip. Everybody would have lived uncomfortable.
Oh yeah. But it was like, as soon as we saw them come out, we was like, all right, bro, let's go ahead and get out here and defuse this before they think.
The whole time, we not knowing that they trying to record it.
Right. I was like, because y'all not finna fight on campus, so we was like, bro, we gonna take y'all off campus. I was like, we can take y'all to the middle of the reserve field. We can take y'all down there. We can take y'all to the intramural fields and fight out there. It's like, bro, it's so many places where we could take y'all to fight.
I wasn't thinking. Cause
No,
I did.
no. We was gonna put y'all in the car, take y'all somewhere to fight. Cause we was like, we're not gonna let y'all fight on campus. By the time y'all get through, all the cameras came. Police always make a 15-minute run.
Drive.
So by that time, we weren't gonna have enough time to get in the car and drive out before the police catch us. We ain't had enough time for that. And then none of us stay on campus. Shit, so
So why was we there?
well, we was at, none of us stayed on campus. All of us stayed on campus. So there was no. They could run to their rooms. We
It
could.
was a couple other times too. And one of them was in a club.
I remember the reserves. We almost got a fighting with you almost get a fight with Jericho?
No, not Jericho.
No, Jericho almost stopped you from when you and Malik got into it.
Yeah, we did get into it in that party.
Yeah.
And and she stopped me then.
Yeah, she stopped you.
Like, and that's the thing, like that's the only thing that I can honestly say. I think that I held so much that when I got to like
when you got to 10, it was a wrap.
It was just like I was just blowing up left and right. Because I remember one time Jericho tell you she still can't. It was her first time wearing them heels, and she would never let me forget this to this day that I made her lose her heel in that club because something happened and I struck like I moved quick. I struck out, lost her shoe.
Right, because we was in the reserves at the party. We was in the reserves at the set, and then I remember when I was getting there. I think when I was getting there, we was already drunk at my house down the street. I mean, down in 300. Because I think I was in like 700, 600 bill and 700 bill. So we was down there drunk, and then we came down there. I'm pulling up. You coming downstairs, running to walking to the car, pissed off. And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with her? Jericho right behind you. And I'm like, bro, what the fuck going on? Then folks told me what's happening. I'm like, ooh, it's one.
Yeah, I remember senior year we was at a party in a little bitty place, and somebody he swear he thought it was Kendra at the time. Somebody had hugged him. I damn near put her on her ass. Not him. Not that one. And he looking like, I thought it was Kendra. It's dark. I told her, not him. She gonna say, okay, no, I'm making sure you understand me, sweetheart. Not him. Like, it was just so much, because, at the time, when you loving somebody and
stuff happens,
and that was literally 80%.
It could have literally just been an innocent hug as, hey, how you doing? And kept it moving.
But it wasn't Kendra though. So who is this?
Yeah, but I was like,
but I watched it. She tapped him.
Oh.
Like I trying to get his attention. She tapped him. So he turned around and she got her arms out and he hugged her. I'm like,
So who this? I was like, but sometimes like I can understand I'd be like that too. It literally be innocent hug. Cause sometimes I ain't gonna lie, I hug people and not know who they are. I have spoken to people and hug people and can't tell you what their name was. Huh?
That's how I speak.
Right. Oh no, but I do that. But I was like, I hug people and they walked off and I had my home. I'm like, what was her name?
But anytime it was me, he was acting a fool.
Oh yeah. Oh, come on now. You know we play both sides of the coin. Come on now. Y'all know. Y'all see. But I was like hugging up. I was like, I would never keep you away from your dude friends. I don't keep you away from your dude friends. It's better if you do have dude friends, to be honest. It's better if I have girls that are friends, because having you as my only female companion all the time, that's gonna get tiring. And the same way with me, having me as the only dude that you really. I was like, bro, you need variety of people. That's why. With her, she didn't care about y'all. She didn't care about y'all. You, Cree, Niecy, anybody like that, she didn't care about. Yeah,
but that's because we also developed a relationship with her.
Yeah.
Which is very essential. It's not that you gotta be an ass kisser or you gotta be fake, but it's one of them things that if your significant other is friends with someone, it's good for you to be able to communicate with them as well.
Right.
And to me, when you feel like you can't, and it's stuff that you don't know, that builds a whole nother image of that person.
Right. So we just did that, but I mean, we had our times. Everybody had their time.
Yeah, but other than that,
college life was.
People thought I was crazy, and I wasn't. It was just one of them. Like, if you mind, I'ma ride for you. Like Jericho and them, like y'all knew. Like when it came down to Brittany, Jericho, like any scenario, any situation, they couldn't come to me and tell me that nobody was fucking with them.
Yeah.
Cause I'm coming 10 toes, like, and I'm gonna come full force. Just like if I ever struck out and I ever had an issue, they were right behind me, coming full force. Jerka, Buttercup, Brittany Bubbles, not Bubbles.
No, flip that. Brittany Buttercup for real. Brittany is definitely Buttercup.
I see Brittany, my little crybaby to me.
Yeah, she crybaby you, but to us, she's Buttercup. Jerica,
and I'm blossom in the joint.
Yeah, you blossom. Jerica's Bubbles to me. Jerica's Bubbles, but Brittany's definitely Buttercup. Yeah, you blossom. You just like, bro, I'm gonna.
But it was just that them was my girls.
Yeah.
And not trying to be funny. It's like I was their whole mama.
Oh no, but we saw that because one, Brittany was already there underage anyway. She was already there. She graduated early. So when I found out she was 17 when I first met her, I was like, she's 17? I was like, whoa. But then because she was up there, she was always coming there and dancing while I was at work. She was up there dancing. So I was just like, that's how I met Brittany. And then Jerica.
I had to mess with them.
And then I met Jerica. How did I meet Jerica? I met Jerica through Gil. And Gil and Chris.
And Roy.
Huh.
Probably Gil, Roy, Rod now.
Gil, Roy, Rod, Chris, all of them. I met her through them. Yeah. So that's how I met Jerica.
And I just both of them through dance. So
I met Trent and them because we was playing football in the phases. That's how I met Trent. I stayed in Cooper and they stayed in phase 2.
Hey, when we all met each other, like even with me and you, it was like once those little first interactions, nobody was a stranger.
Oh no. We talked too much. We felt like we didn't have to be quiet around each other.
And we was family. It was like, what y'all eat? Where y'all going? What's like? It was just it was always so we gonna make sure everybody's straight. If y'all ever look like y'all would come in, you could see the look on my face and be like,
she pissed. I ain't finna mess with her today. Or no, this is what we would do. We would be like, okay, we gonna mess with her just because that's family. So I'm gonna mess with her because I'm gonna get her to laugh. I'm too goofy. She's going to laugh around me.
Right.
I also tell other people, all right, bro, it ain't one of them days for her. It ain't one of them days. She really only came out because she got class. If it wasn't for class, she wouldn't have came out today.
But you can't lie. Even now, just you knowing and us watching each other grow as adults, I'm still the same way.
Yeah.
Like I do my own.
Yeah, I can tell when you got a bad day. I was like, she hurting right now. She feeling. She just want to chill. She just want to chill. So I let it be. But I tell people that, like, I knew when people was mad. I was like, so I'm gonna let y'all know this now. They kind of pissed off right now. So I advise you, if you talk to them, keep it short and sweet.
Or to mind your own business.
And don't bring up nothing that brings a controversy. Don't say nothing that might trigger. You say a word that might trigger. Don't ever say why she mad for. Don't because if she hear that, she gonna say, because I want to be mad. And you like, bro, now you done caused the whole situation. I told you don't ask her these questions. I told you. I told her that. I was like, bro, come on now. We gotta know how we do it. We in college, we turning up, we going to parties, we going to playoffs, I've been to playoffs, I've been to Cheers, I've been to Cheers though, before they shut it down, before they shut Cheers down, turned to slide ride, bruh, the cages, the stripper cages they had in there, they had on the side of the DJ booth, there was 2 cages that you could get into. So it was 2 cages. It's regular cages, and there was a big enough hole to where you could slide into one of them. So you had folks dancing in this cage, you had folks dancing on the other cage, folks hanging off dancing. It's the DJ booth, and there's the bar. It's the dance floor that goes from side to side. You got chairs on the upper deck, and you got chairs on the other side, and then right in the middle is the bar. They had 2 bars. They had a bar that was on the dance floor, then they had the bar as soon as you walk in. They had both of them. So we go out there, grab drinks, bring them in there. Bruh, that shit was so fun. I think I went to like 3, I went to a lot of parties there, but my favorite ones, it was a pretty nasty party. It was a pretty nasty, I want to say spring 15 want to say 15, 14, 14 or 14.
It probably, if I was there, I wasn't going out. You remember, I would never go out.
Yeah, so it was either 14 or 15, but it was a pretty nasty party. And everything was lined up perfect. But the DJ, he messed it up. But I'm telling you, the ratio of girls to dudes was 5-1. It was way more females in there than it was.
You said it was perfect.
It was. How many times you go in and it's not a sausage fest? It'd probably be a sausage fest. Most of the time, dudes gonna outweigh the girls in the party. This was a party where the girls outweighed us by more than one, and he was messing up the music. Like, bro, if you don't throw on some Pretty Ricky and stuff and let us go have some fun, like Juicy or something, can you throw a dog a bone or something, bro? Play Genuine Pony. Give me something. He was turned too much, and when he was turned at the wrong time and slowed down at the wrong time. I'm like, bro, come on, bro, come on. But then there was an iota party I went to, lit. A Delta party I went to, lit. The new party, it was a new party they threw, lit. Oh, I went to the new what's the ball, that little ball that they had. It was the night of DNN. It was a night of DNN, and it was the news already was throwing their party beforehand, but the Sigmas, being Sigmas, they came up and threw DNN on the same day. So everybody went to DNN. I went to the Nuke joint because, one, I was riding with Gus and everything. He was going there, so I was just like, all right, I'm go. And when we was there, people was pulling up, but they was just pulling up and turning back around because nobody's cars was there. So people was actually pulling up to the party. But everybody went DNN and Chaos, but of course, like I figured, Chaos get shut down because DNN.
That way.
Yeah, DNN, so they got shut down, but it was fun. Swear to God, we was in Cheers at like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning having fun. Oh, and it was another one. It was a snow day. Everybody was out of school. We was out of school. It was a snow. Or it was on a Saturday. It was one of them. It snowed, so everything was canceled. But they was debating on the news was debating on if they were gonna cancel the party or not. They didn't. So when we got there, you had to drive slow on the ice so you wouldn't crash and that. When we got there, that party ended up being like 150 people, 150 people came there. But that was some of the most fun I ever had, 100, 150 people in the party. Because everybody that wanted to go to the party was at the party, and we was all dancing and everything like that. So it got bad. It got bad. How much longer we get? You get that? Do you want to charge it up and come back, or you think we can you charge it? Do you got space to charge it, or you need to actually sit it down?
Yeah, because it's in the earphone jack. So
right. Yeah. You got it on the you got which iPhone you get?
11 Pro Max.
Oh, okay. So you need to actually charge it. Well, I mean, if you can charge it, it's gonna be laying down.
Yeah. It's gonna be.
It's gonna be what? That's fine. I mean, because we almost at the end. We at the end anyway. Because yeah. So you good? You go grab it. You good? Yeah.
Just hold it.
Oh, we almost done anyway, so you ain't too long anyway. We already been on here like 2 hours. I told we were gonna end up.
Who's gonna do that?
I might end up breaking this up to 2 different episodes. I don't know. Instead, I might just break it off and be like, yeah, I'm gonna put something in the middle of it and be like, all right, to be continued on next week's podcast, and I'm gonna come back with the second one. But it just depends on how long it is. Because my other 2 was like an hour and 15. So it just depends on how long. They're probably about 2 hours though. But either way, yeah, so all the parties and stuff, it was it was fun, man. The parties was fun. I partied basically at every place in Martin. I paid playoffs, Cadillacs, Cheers, Chaos. Went to Dresden Armory. Went there. Union City
We
Armory.
see the armory
Went there. Went to Buck's place in Fulton. I've been there. So I've been to a lot of those parties.
around Martin spots.
Yeah, around March. But my first party ever, I was 15. My first college party, I was 15 at DNN. What?
You thought you were grown.
You thought, man, I thought I was grown. I was down there visiting Sherrod. It was, I want to say it was homecoming. It was homecoming. I was visiting Sherrod, and we went to DNN that night at Union City Army. That jam was so packed and so deep. It was so much fun in there. That's when D Nice and Randall and all them, they the older ones, they back and all this. I'm like, bro, we ain't not having no ball. And then went other places, but yeah, there, Dresden Armor. I've been to some good parties. Chaos. I've been to some really good parties, but a lot of times the set's been better. Some of the sets was better than the parties.
It was better than the parties. I agree.
The pregame, we used to get so lit at the pregame. We was like, bro,
Funville.
Funville. Swear to God, everybody that did not experience Funville, I feel sorry for them.
That was when I first got there, and it left a little bit up.
Right. Funville was so live. We throwing sets on a Wednesday at Funville.
But that's just like Hanning's.
Yes. We throwing sets on a Wednesday, and I guarantee you, we deep in that party, and then the next day we all in class.
In class. Yep. And that's one thing we honestly did.
Right. Especially any Greek week. Any Greek week, we was, the whole week. I was like, I'm doing work up until Wednesday. After Wednesday, bro, I'm done. After Wednesday, I'm done. I ain't doing this no more. I was like, bro, nope. In class with the water bottle with liquor in it. Yes.
I was just gonna say that.
Yes.
Y'all definitely did.
Yes. I got lemonade and Crown in the container. I got Dr. Pepper and Crown in the container right now. On the patio at 12 o'clock taking shots. That's what we was doing. And I loved every bit of it. And I do it again. I put it on Facebook not too long ago. I can't lie. I miss the college life. I do. Because college life was so fun. School, I ain't care about school. But the college life, the college experience was fun because of the people I met. The good and the bad.
But see, I spent my whole college time in a relationship.
You did.
The whole time.
You did. That's where mine wasn't towards the end. I was in 2017.
I think I was a year. Yeah, I was a year there without a relationship. But then after that first year, he came. We was talking and then he came.
Because he transferred too, then.
He transferred in because we was talking before he came.
Yeah.
And then he transferred to Mark.
Yeah, so I was like, yeah, 20, because from 13 to 17, oh, your boy was having fun. From 13 to 17, and really, yeah, 13 to like the middle of 17, oh, your boy was having fun. It wasn't until that end is where I started talking to her. But before then, I talked to a girl here, a girl there, get in where you fit in. And I was doing that, but then me and her started talking. And then that's really been that. But
game changer.
Bruh,
Game
your boy
changer.
was having fun out here. I can't lie. Your boy was being stupid. Having fun. Oh, it was fun. Especially, all right, let's go ahead and get into this before we get out of here. We end up at school together. We chilling, we kicking it. And boy, we both end up pledging. We both end up pledging.
Who would ever thought?
Who ever thought?
With you.
We was going to do what we got to do. We ended up together. So what happened, I got two brothers as alpha, so it was kind of there. I did look at other organizations before, but I came to the conclusion of alpha after I did my thorough.
Do your research.
I did my thorough research. I did, because I looked at couple of other places. I did, and then I came to that conclusion. So I was cool with that. So I get online and cross 2016. So spring 2016, your boy became an alpha. Then nobody really know I was online. Kind of people really didn't know unless I told them. Because I was sending texts out to people I was close with, and this is how I got everybody. I was being stupid. This is how I do. I text people like, "Hey, y'all going to the Alpha Probate?" I'll just text them that. I was like, "Y'all going to the Alpha Probate?" I was like, "Yeah, you going?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna meet y'all there." That's what I was saying. Yeah, that I told everybody that. I'll text people.
You never showed up.
Well, never so
with them.
a week or 2 weeks before. Hey, bro, y'all going to the Alpha party? I mean, the Alpha party. Y'all going to the Alpha Probate? Yeah, bro, I'm going. I was there. It was like Alpha's be turned. I was like, all right, bet. It was like, you going? Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna see y'all when I get there. I'm gonna see y'all when I get there. I was like, all right. It was like, all right, bet. Man, cuz you talking about folks looking at me crazy when I get off stage? Cuz, really? Really? You couldn't tell me you was on live? Nope. I was like, I told you I was gonna meet you here. And what happened? Y'all was here, and I ended up meeting y'all here.
You here?
I did exactly what I told y'all. Y'all was gonna be there, and I'm gonna end up meeting y'all there, and I did. It just so happened I was meeting y'all on stage. It was just
you come to my end.
Whew,
me. I gave myself away with the hurt. That's how y'all knew it was me.
Oh yeah, definitely. But I can't y'all practice too. So I saw y'all there. But I kind of picked up on everybody. I didn't know a couple of y'all when I was looking at, like, I didn't know Kaylin. I ain't know Kaylin when I got there. I ain't know Darnisha. I ain't know Kaylin, Darnisha. What's the name? Kaylin. I ain't know Kaylin. I ain't know Darnisha. What's the other girl name? Because that first seven I kind of knew. I knew Bree, Kirsten.
Did you know Sherrod, Corey?
Sherrod. I ain't know Sherrod either. I seen Sherrod, but I didn't think I really knew Sherrod.
I had never seen her until
I knew her. And then Corey, I knew Corey. So that was that. And then, but everybody else, I knew. I knew Crystal, Rachel,
Alicia, Lindsay.
I didn't know Alicia. I didn't know Alicia. But outside of them five, I knew everybody else. Everybody else I knew or knew of at least. So I was just like, what? So I ain't no cross now, probate come. We have
you know me. I'm the AKA in the family full of reds. So they looking at me like
I got some of everything in my family, so yeah, man.
We straight reds. Yeah. And noobs.
I got noobs, alphas, Qs. I don't think I got any.
It's two AKAs.
I don't think I got any Sigmas or Iotas, and I don't think I got any SG roles, but I got Deltas, Zetas, and AKAs.
See, we AKAs, reds, and noobs.
Yeah, I got everything, but.
And my majority of my folks, not majority, but a lot of my folks went to Martin.
Yeah, my mom went to Martin. Both my brothers went to Martin. So I'm just like, yeah. So when they found out where I pledged there, people found out, oh, you down there, you went to that school. That's why when I go to other schools and folks be like, you talk to, what school you from? Boom. Okay. So I already know what y'all on. Right, when you go to other school, all right, bro, where you cross at? Oh, I cross at UT Martin. Oh, you go to any Tennessee school and they be like, you cross at UT Martin. Oh, I know how you get down. Say less.
Yeah, they ain't trying to talk too much.
Right. And it's like that when I go and I'm traveling. It's like that when I was like, I go there, or if I'm riding with the Noops or the Qs and we all together, they be like, hey, bro, where y'all from? UT? Oh, he's ZK? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, he IZ? He ignorant? He from the Yeah. These my guys. Yeah, we roll this tough.
Yeah. So. But that's one thing that I can say for the most part, that unity is, you have some people who just don't agree for outside reasons.
Don't ever agree.
But then it's like, for the most part, like, you can be cool with who you cool with. Like, and it can be that. Yeah. And see, that was my thing. Like, I'm one of them people that I can honestly say that didn't change who Jayla was.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, when you don't know who you are,
oh, you gonna form to what you gonna form to after you cross. Oh, you gonna wear that sorority or that fraternity becomes your whole identity. And if you don't get that on, people don't know who you are.
right?
Because you don't know who you are. And I seen a lot of people get changed after them letters. And we had to humble a few people. We have had to humble a few people. It's like, hey, bro, since this then got put on your chest, you feel like
You don't know how to act.
you feel like you don't know how to act. Don't act like we ain't got the receipts.
Or like you untouchable.
Right.
Like folks beneath you. No, calm down.
Because I can retract, okay, you just crossed. I can retract your past 3 years. And I'm telling you this now. You don't want us to go pull up the receipts. So
right.
I'm glad you crossed. You got, you feel better about yourself. If you're feeling better about yourself, that's understandable. I understand. That's good and well. But if you think you're trying to put us down or say we beneath you, I will pull the receipts.
Yeah, nothing coming.
Yeah, and we will shut this down very quickly. So we're gonna leave it at that. So I end up crossing spring 16 across.
Fall 16.
We have a fun,
Right back.
right back to back. We had a fun time in Watkins on the stage. It was me and my line brothers. It's 5 of us. We had the fun on the stage. It's
Where them 20 pearls had to go and take over that field.
And them 20 pearls that came out that
But
fall.
that Alpha tribute though.
Y'all, you did. Well, I saw when you was doing it in practice. I was like, okay, she good. She good. She got it.
Look, you know, Mike had to go and come in.
He had we had to because we was like, bro, it's 20. All 20 of them can't have bad rhythm. All 20 cannot have bad rhythm. It's like if it's 20, half of them got.
Mike was on me. Then he would get in my face and be like, "You got a grit." I'd be like, "But it's me." Like, I play too much.
Right.
But when showtime hit,
because I looked at some and when we looked at some of y'all grits later, like some of y'all grits are good. Some of y'all's, we was just like, bro, why y'all doing it?
So, it's a natural thing.
Right. But I can't say the year of 2016 for me was one of my favorite years that I ever had.
Yeah, it to me, not trying to say reinvented, but like just being in Martin life, like being in Martin, that 2016 Greek life bring out just kind of gave a little spunk.
We had fun. It was, I crossed, and then my boy Rick with the Sigmas, they crossed. Then I had Bun G come out. Bun G, my guy, he come out. I'm like, and I cool with the SG Rose and stuff. And then in the fall, y'all come out, and then I got the Zetas come out with ISIS and them. They come out that fall. So
it was that spunk.
We was like, we've been waiting for the time like this because in spring 16, that's when Roe and them crossed in spring. So it's just like all of us was already cool with each other. That's what made it better because we all knew each other before the letters.
Before the letters, and that was that's the foundation.
Right. We was already cool for everybody was cool for at least a year before any of us crossed. And then afterwards, we go into each other's events. We come into each other's events, showing love, showing support. That's just what we were. And then that's how I met me and Little Legs. That's my guy. That's my right hand man right now. Is Little Legs. That's my right hand man because we met before. I think you got here after this when the game room was downstairs.
Yeah, I wasn't around for all that.
The game store was downstairs where Barnes and Noble's at in the UC. That's where the old game room used to be. And that's why I met Little Legs. They in there playing spades. That's why I met Little Legs. And find out he from South Memphis, I'm from South Memphis. That's just how we got cool.
How we played that.
Yeah, and then ever since then, it was love. So it was just like, bro, we crossed, then y'all crossed that far. I already knew when y'all was crossing though, because I worked at the rec. So working at the rec, we was the supervisors. They told us when all the events were happening. So I saw AKA Probate Field House.
Field House.
Yeah, so we was like, I already knew y'all was coming out then anyway, but then I was like, oh, okay, they finna come out. And I was just like, well, let's go have some fun. It was like, yeah, let's go have some fun. And we went to y'all probate, had the fun, did what y'all had to do. We did that. Then did y'all have a party that night? We had a party that night. That was on a Sunday. No, we ain't had no party that night. Oh, did we have a set that night?
We did.
Did
We
y'all?
had some. I didn't go
Yeah, I don't even remember what it was. I
because
think
I was blow out.
yeah, I saw y'all Monday and we was all on the patio. That's all it was. Oh, that Monday after crossing though? On the patio? Oh, that was fun.
But you wanna know something? I didn't even go then.
I think you did a flyby. I think you walked in and was like, and dipped on everybody.
Yeah, I was, and not trying to be funny. It was never that, but I was always still, focused on what I was there for.
Yeah, school. Yeah, school.
Like, but I always been like that.
Yeah, so you was like, it's about you. It's about you. So we got to make it work. Got to make it work. So then we both cross. So for the next 2 years, we Greek on campus for like the next 2 years. She done seen me bring out some more boys, bring out new alphas. The next year we got Tristan and Trey Day and them come out. And
lit.
That alpha week we put on.
Lit. I get that. I said lit.
That alpha week we put on when Trey Day and them came out. We had the campus jumping the whole week. It wasn't just the weekend. We had the campus jumping the whole week. And then because we always do this, we always used to get the week after spring break. Soon as spring break hit, we want that next week. So we want to bring everybody back in off of spring break, and we finna get them turned up again. And then after that, y'all go back to school. Y'all go back to class work after that. So we finna go get drunk. Because we get drunk the whole week. I'm giving shots out during the whole week. And then my line had just crossed, and ironically, it was 5 of us. So all of us took a different day of the week. Like, Mike was Monday. I think Lamarcus was Tuesday. I was Wednesday. Brandon was Thursday. Jayla was Friday. And then Saturday, we brought the boys out. And then Friday, we had a set, and they came out in the set in a probate mask. We was like, hey, that's why I missed. That's why I missed the college life.
Certain parts of it, yeah.
That 2 year span after we crossed, and then I started blinking. I was like, your owl was going down. You was like, bro, you got like 32, you got like 40 hours left. Like, bro, you almost out of here.
All right.
Because I came in tomorrow and said, bro, I'm never going to graduate. I'm never going to get out of here. I'm never going to get out of here. And then I blinked, and it was 2017. And I was like, geez, you got 20 hours left. I was like, hold on. I'm going to graduate? I said.
Yeah. And that feeling there is just, because, I ended up getting 2 degrees. I was a dual degree. Mm-hmm. So just being there, and it got to that point.
When you see your cap saying you got 40 hours left, you was like, bro, that's 3 semesters. That's 3 semesters if I want to spread it out. But really, I could do 2 semesters of 20 and get out
and be done.
Right. Or what I ended up doing, I took like 17-1, and then I went to some school, took a class, and then I took like 15 to 16 that fall. And right. I was like, but then I blinked. I was like, bro, I got up out of here. I was like, and then I stayed there an extra year after I graduated. But that was college life. It comes and it goes. I tell everybody, you enjoy it. That thing come and it go.
And then you find yourself trying to go back.
Right, just to have fun. You just want to go back just to walk around campus. You don't care about nothing else. You just want to walk around campus. Those 5 years of my life on campus, by far been the best 5 years I had. Consistently.
Yeah.
Those were the 5 years. Meeting new people, adding new people, losing people. It was some of everything.
Yeah. I think my senior year was probably by far the worst. Not the worst, but I lost my teammate, and it got a little different. We had a shift.
Yeah.
It wasn't the worst, but it got bad at the end.
Yeah, I understand that because.
But that was like the summer, but still.
Yeah. I think my hardest rough patch is after my freshman year, right going into my freshman year. That's spring 14. Spring 14 to spring 15, that was it was bad. Spring 14, my GPA dropped bad. That fall, it wasn't.
That's because you thought you was grown up there.
But I'm talking about, I got sick like a couple of times during that semester too, to where I was missing classes and stuff. But I finished that semester, like, bro, I had like a 2.0 or right below it. Yeah, I had a bad second semester. My first semester was like a 3.0. That second semester was bad. And then I had to spend that fall trying to get it back up. And then it didn't really work out. 15, but then that summer of 15, I went to summer school, got some grades up. Then that fall of 15, I retook a couple of classes, got my GPA, so I was good. But it took that spring 14, spring 15. It was yeah, it was tough. Then 16 came in, and 16 was the best. Now I'm looking at 2020 like this just sucks.
Period.
I want to kill 2020, like literally, like bro, just throw it.
Can we get a redo?
Please. Well, can I get a fast forward? Can I go to 2021 now? Because I'm like, bro, this has just been bad. With all the deaths that have been coming around, and I swear I lost like 7 people in like the last 2 months. I lost like 7 people I knew.
The pandemic just stopping everything, messing with things financially. Then people do have personal lives, because I went through one of the biggest transitions of my life in 2020.
Mm-hmm.
Like everything that I once was so familiar and comfortable with was taken away from me. So, not taken away, but it was a change, a lifestyle change.
Right, and you gotta adjust to it. Like I said, we grown up in college. Like I said, you still have your mom, and we still got our mom and them now. But then you had your mom. You really had your mom and them, and then even financially, mentally, that you still have them. Now they get to the point, hey man, we got your back. Call us if you need us, everything like that. But you gonna have to figure it out. You gonna have to figure it out. You ain't the little kid no more. You got to figure it out. You grown. We 25.
6.5 hours away, grown.
Right. Like I'm 6. Both of us.
Both of us. Yes, but there's something that I can honestly say, like where I'm at now, I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world.
Me either. No.
Wouldn't trade it. Like, I'm happy. I've always been independent, but I'm at a point to where like I am so like nobody can take it away, because I had to make myself happy first.
Right. And it's just like we just like I said, we learned, we lived and we learned. Now we just at the point we gotta do what we gotta do. And like either you're gonna get knocked out, but we all been to the point where we got knocked down before, so we know how to get back up. That's why I think that's the difference between the kids today and the kids how we grew up. A lot of them don't know how to get back up after they get knocked down.
Not on their own.
Not on their own. They don't know how to be in school with $10 and making that $10 last a week, 2 weeks, making $10.
And understanding that mama ain't gotta give you no money.
She's willing to give you money. But some parents, when you 18, you gotta fend for yourself.
Right. You talking to somebody. I was working at the Rex selling plates in St. John's. I was teaching at people's studios. Kids don't have that work ethic that we had.
We finding every job in the book just so I don't have to. I was finding work so I didn't have to call my mom. Like I was happy that my mom was able to provide, and my mom and dad was able to send me money when I needed it, or if they helped. But sometimes they'd be like, "Well, baby, we don't get paid till then, so you're gonna have to wait till then." All right, cool. This $5 or $10 I got in my pocket, I'm gonna spread it out till then. Okay, I'll go get. I had nights while I was eating Little Caesar pizzas, the same, eating half one day, eating half the next day.
Half the other day.
Reheating Little Caesars is terrible. It's like cardboard. It's reheating is terrible. But if I need to eat the next day, I'm gonna do it.
I'm gonna eat that pizza. I'm gonna shut up and eat
every day. Eating cereal just because you got to. I mean, trying to find a way to order hot dogs, get hot dogs and boil them. You got to find a way. And the benefit that I had, that most of us had, I had friends that worked at fast food restaurants. So they would just bring food, leftover food that was there. Hey, we closing up. I can bring you this, that, bro. Just bring it to me. I'm gonna eat it. Because who am I to be choosing? Who am I to be like, that food been sitting there all night, I can't eat it. Bring it, I'm going to eat it.
They just look at what it look like. How we, not trying to say it like that, but you get dressed every day. You gonna wash your face. You gonna get up and you gonna move and see. That's the thing that I can honestly say. That's the misconception that everybody has always had with me, of thinking of what I had or how I was living when they really didn't know. Like, I look a certain type of way, but then look, as soon as you lose weight, they got something to say. As soon as you gain weight, they got something to say. But in the middle of that, when you okay, don't nobody got nothing to say. But when you going through, when you all around,
No, people don't care when you're doing good.
hey.
Yeah, I'm the same way. Like big sheet, little sheet, all of them. Girl.
Yeah, you remember I lost all that weight. Then it's like I come back, I'm posting pictures. Now everybody seeing the eyes. Mind your business.
Right. It's like
Mind your business.
right. I was like, folks didn't even recognize me when I got off stage probating. They was like, you lost so much weight. I lost like 25, 30 pounds being online. I did. But I was like, yeah. But then now I gained it back. And the folks like, you can get it big. I was like, I know I got it big. I got to lose the weight myself. I know. But it was just like.
But they noticing all that, but they not noticing the in-betweens.
Yeah, while I'm chilling, I'm just going on by my life. I'm feeling good. Like
we ain't seeing that. We happy for you, but as soon as you notice something, you're gaining weight. What about when I was smiling 2 days ago?
Right. Like I said, they see, like I said, you hold yourself together and everything, because our parents always told us, he's like, don't go out here looking crazy. Don't go out here looking crazy. You go out here, you go out here like you got some sense.
Go what happened behind them closed doors?
Yeah. Oh, you could be struggling behind the closed doors, because we all struggle. But once you go out there, you put that face on. You go out there, you put those clothes on. You smile. You say, yes, sir, no, sir. Yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. You keep it moving. You keep those manners going, because then nobody see your struggle. Can't nobody say nothing to you. But if you behind closed doors and you need to cry, do it.
That's why I'm grateful for 2020 though.
Yeah.
That's the pro of my 2020. Just being able to hurt by myself and heal by myself. Like that's something that I would never give back.
Right.
And then guess what? It's the pandemic. I ain't got nowhere to run to hide behind it. I got to sit here and deal with it.
Right. And when you by yourself, you realize how strong you really are.
Look, 6.5 hours away.
Right. I was like, people don't understand how strong you really are, because people don't understand how strong they really can be, because somebody's always there to have their back. Once you by yourself and you have nobody to turn your back, and you sitting in your room looking up at the ceiling just like, bruh, like, I'm tired. I'm just tired. But then you also be like, well, if I'm tired, I ain't gonna be tired forever. So go ahead and work through this little tired patch that I'm at, and let's go ahead and keep moving. So we all at that point now where we gotta keep it moving, and we gonna keep it moving. So we did that. Now look at us. We done came from all the way of elementary school all the way through, and look at that. Now you're looking at two people with college degrees. It happens. You're looking at us, we got college degrees. We got student loans too, but we got college degrees.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Take them back. Anybody listening?
Oh, yeah. No, I'll tell y'all that now. Y'all get y'all done.
When you get it. You'll get it when I get it.
You get right when I get it, and then that means I gotta have a lot of money for you to get it. So
because I ain't got it.
Because I ain't got it. I ain't gonna get it. So it is what it is. But we done got degrees now. We done moving on, trying to find new things to do. So we done tallied up all the struggles and all the positives and put it together. And now you're looking at the two people now, 25 years old, living 6 hours away from home, doing what we got to do.
Thanks.
And now we at the end of where we've been at our whole life, looking at post-college career. Now we're looking at each other. What you got going on right now?
So blessed. I am a teacher, teaching the craft that I love so much. So anybody that know, they know I dance. So I'm actually a dance teacher in the school system. Not wanting for anything, salary, doing it. And back in school again. Who would ever knew? And I wasn't gonna put it out there like that. Yeah, but
you knew, because I still didn't know till she just told me.
But that's one of them things, you make your moves.
Yeah. You don't tell
you
that.
do what you got to do to secure your bag.
Like, right. Now, I'm telling you this now. She probably told somebody else and just didn't tell me.
No.
Told somebody else and didn't tell me.
He trying That be petty,
I
y'all.
know she did because y'all gotta understand. I love Jayla. Jayla is my sister, and she knows this. She know I'll do anything for her because I know she'll do anything for me. We know this, but it takes 7 to 10 business days before she replies.
Like communication is a big, I don't know. But if you call my phone,
She still won't pick up because I've done it before too, and she has picked up. So that's just, but it's to the point where we know our relationship. I don't have to question.
my loyalty.
See, I don't have to question her loyalty. I don't have to question if she's still my sister or not. Because I know if I call her with something urgent,
Move.
she'll drop everything. She'll drop everything. So that's why I don't mind that she don't text back or call back because she busy. Like she just said in college, she had 5 jobs trying to have extra money in her pocket.
And I'm a full-time student.
Right, full-time student, and she's selling plates, working at the rec, and working at St. John's. She got 3 jobs and going to class, and trying to keep her body up, keep her health up, and the doctor up, and just she trying to do all these things. It's on 24 hours in a day, and she don't even sleep the whole 8 hours. She sleep like 4. She sleep like 4 hours. Get up because at 6 o'clock she going to teach. So I'm like, the hustle is real. When you need to hustle, you got to do it. If you need a job, you go do it. I hated working at fast food, but I took that job as excellence because I needed that money. It is what it is. You got to do what you got to do. So we all go good. So she, like I said, dance teacher now. She's back at school. So that's something that I didn't know you was back in school. Is the school system paying for it? Well,
That'll be too much like right.
Right, but I'm saying some do. That's why
Some do. Some do. But nah.
Okay.
And then I'm actually going back just for regular, general elementary education. Because I got some other dreams and some other stuff I'm trying to do.
Yeah, I understand. She ain't gonna explain all of it because you want to keep your manifestations to yourself sometimes because you put it out there in the public. People be negative. They want to pour in negative energy. Even if they don't say nothing to you, they just think about it. Oh, she want to do that. She ain't be good at that. She ain't gonna do that. All that stuff, it floats around in the world. So we're gonna keep that to ourselves. Me and her gonna talk about it off camera. But we just like, yeah, we both grinding. I'm getting my YouTube.
I didn't know that I just told you that over this stuff.
Yeah.
I didn't.
I talk to this girl 3 times a month. I talk to her 3 or 4 times. I probably talk to Jayla once a week. I probably because this how it is. I would text her all week just to let her know I'm thinking about her. I'm texting her just to see that somebody's texting.
Am I okay?
Yeah, just somebody's texting you just so you be like, okay, he keeps texting me. I can't text him back right now. I can't call him back right now, but he's trying to talk to me, which means he's thinking about me. Cool. That's all I be doing because I know eventually Jayla always replies. It might not be when you want her to reply, but she gonna always reply. That's why I can talk to her once a week. But when I talk to her that once a week, we talk for like 30 minutes.
Like we just did.
We talk for like 2 hours straight, and we get caught up with each other. So then it's like, oh, okay, we good. And then just like now, I got this video with her now. I probably won't talk to Jayla again until October.
Don't do that.
I probably won't talk to her again until October. Or the
then you're gonna let me call.
Right. Or what is today? September 9th? 10th? Oh yeah, September 10th. It probably be 21st, 28th or something before I talk to Jayla again. When I do, it's gonna be for like an hour. So I was like, okay, she called me up on everything she did in this past 2 weeks. I'm good. So, cause and this how I know she look at everything. Cause yesterday we talked for 15 minutes. She already agreed to be on this show the next day. We talked for 15 minutes, and she said, "Pencil me in. I got you tomorrow." Just that quick. So it's all love on this side, and I know it's all love on her side. So.
This side too.
Yeah, so it's all love. She know I love her, so it is what it is. So yeah, because she know I'm gonna talk bad about her regardless. But it is what it is.
Well, then you had because you speak facts though.
Yeah, so I was like, she called me when she can, she texts me when she can, but I know when she does, it's because she got the time to, or if she needs something. So we did that. She dancing, she teaching. You doing dancing outside the school system?
Not as much as I used to, but when I have time.
You gonna get out there and
You know, yeah, I try to make some shape every now and then.
yeah. So we looking at that. I'm trying to find a job, get my YouTube up. So this podcast is gonna be one of the few things that I keep producing to put on my YouTube. So this is gonna be a two-parter. I'm gonna split this up into two different parts because we've been on here for about 2.5 hours. So I'm gonna split this up to two different parts so you can get the whole thing. But once again, thank you, Jayla, for coming on,
Thank you for having me.
talking with me. You know, we catch up whenever we can catch up. I know she got things to do. As soon as we get off here, she probably got to go do something. I already know she got like 2 or 3 things probably lined up as soon as we get off the phone.
I
So
do.
cooking, eating, it's something she's gonna have to do when we get out this. So I just want to thank her for giving me the time to talk to her. She's helping me improve my YouTube page by even being on this podcast so I can have content. So I appreciate everything she's done for me. You want me to put in your socials at the end? You're gonna take some time.
Yeah, you can.
So I'm gonna put in her socials to where you can follow her, see her dancing and everything that she likes to do. She posts throwback videos all the time of her dancing and everything. So you can see how much passion she has and why she loves dancing. So I'm gonna put her socials in at the end of the video, just like I do with mine, and you guys will be able to see everything. So once again, this is just another episode of I'm Just Reminiscing. I had my sister today, Jayla, on. I was glad she was able to come on. And I hope you guys stayed and enjoyed this podcast. Once again, it's going to be splitting them into two because it's just too long to put a 3-hour podcast on YouTube. I'm just not going to do it. So I'm going to break it up and you guys will be able to get both parts. But thank you guys. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. New content is coming. And I will be here with another episode next week. And I want to thank Jayla again for being on this podcast with me.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye. You feel me?